my gosh. This is cool. I'm gonna get started on my Latiya. Put 2 cans of evaporated milk. Normally we be putting half a can of water in each can, but we'll be using coffee in our pudding because coffee brings out the flavor of chocolate. It intensifies the flavor tremendously. So it's just a half a can of water here. Going in, and then I have my coffee. It says all you need is love and coffee, and yes, I got that at the Dollar Tree store. So that's going in too. I'm using Hershey's cocoa powder, but you can use whatever unsweetened cocoa powder you want to use. And there I have 1/3 cup going in, along with my sugar, and that is 1 cup of sugar. All right, I'm just gonna add about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. All right, now here I have a little bit of sea salt. Just gonna add about 1/2 teaspoon. All right, now to the stove. So here I have 4 tablespoons of butter going in. I have my cornstarch slurry, and what it is 4 tablespoons of cornstarch and about 5 tablespoons of water. Days I need more or less to thicken up my Latiya pudding. All right, and once all the butter is melted and it starts to form those little tiny bubbles at the top, like it's going to boil, then we can slowly pour in our cornstarch slurry, but be sure you give it another mix before you do that, just to be sure it's all loosened up. Got it all over my hands, so up to its thickest point. So I'm just going to go ahead and add in the rest of that slurry, and we should be there. Continue to stir. You don't want the bottom to burn. I'm going to go ahead and remove this from the heat. So continuing to stir it. Okay. And then I'm going to take chocolate chips and that right into my Latiya pudding. And I'm just going to let that melt right away. Right into that. I'm going to add a little bit more chocolate to it. I'm gonna put Latiya, chocolate Latiya. There's gotta be a lot of chocolate in there. All right, now to my cake. Poke some holes in there real quick. Now, again, normally we slice the cake, our Latiya, and we would pour the cream right on top, but I'm also trying to make this delicious and quick. So we're just gonna poke holes into it today. All right, now I'm just gonna go ahead and pour all this right over. Like a tres leches cake. Pour that right in there. Give it a second. Let it absorb in those little holes, and then let's give it a minute. The holes are now showing. That little that we have left, we can go ahead and pour it all in now. Don't worry about the color, it'll all come together. And again, on a traditional Latiya, we would be topping it with cinnamon right now. And we're still gonna top it with cinnamon because chocolate and cinnamon go great together. So I'm just gonna break it down to 2 teaspoons of cinnamon to 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And I'm gonna go ahead and give that a good mix. I know we still need that cinnamon in there because that is our traditional Latiya. We go ahead and sprinkle it around, not covering all of it like a tiramisu, but like how we would do our Latiya. You want to see parts of the pudding? I'm going to use a spoon, and I'm going to get right in there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Can you see that? Oh geez, can you see that? Oh my gosh. I can't wait to try this. Look at that. Let's try this out. Oh, it smells amazing. It smells absolutely amazing. I'm telling you guys, I can't even pick this thing up. My hands are shaking. I'm so like, oh, Mm-hmm.